Hello Cancer and welcome to your July reading. So I whoops, that's a bit sticky. I am meditated on your energy and here is what Spirit wanted you to know for the month of July. So the first card that came out, I have the Hermit, the Empress, and the Four of Cups. So right away here, Four of Cups, it's our tendency to reduce life's experiences to what we've already known, okay? So here is an Ace of Cups that the universe wants to give you, but you have no reference to it, so that's why it's hard to imagine, okay? Go play there. So that's why this guy doesn't really see it, okay? But here you have the Empress and the Hermit. So what that tells me is that the Empress here is unconditional love. So that means there's no condition to the amount of love I can receive. There's no conditions, there's no limit to the amount of love I can receive and give. I am connected to the whole cosmos, and there it is, the abundance and the love. And the Hermit says, well, this is my inner truth, so this is what is going to guide my moves. From missing opportunities because I am limiting myself to what I can receive and manifest, to here embodying the Empress, which is unconditional love and abundance. So in order to do that, that means that I have to leave behind, because here, you know, when you look at the Four of Cups, his expression is not so great looking at those four cups. It's not like, oh, I'm those three cups there. It's not like I'm looking at three cups and they're amazing. No, because they have a lot of sorrows and disappointments and heartaches in them. So in order for me to vibrate at an unconditional love level, that means I need to kind of leave behind these vibrations, these emotions, this emotional baggage. So that's why in the night, okay, it's under the moon, so that means inside of you, it's a decision that this character is taking to go and get an Ace of Cups. And he's going to use his willpower to do it. That's why he's got a wand in his hand. It actually takes willpower to do that. And then what do we have? The Six of Wands and the Page of Swords. Doing that comes a new understanding. And at the same time, this kind of, the Six of Wands, it's that I'm coming back from war. I've got nothing to prove. Here I am. I understand the past lesson and I am walking into my power in a way. Okay? Six of Wands. I'm dropping the defensive weapon. I'm dropping the barrier, okay? And all of that. There, it's obvious. And I am not challenged anymore. People are actually cheering me. I am back aligned with the universe. Under our Empress and the Hermit and the Four of Cups, I have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. So here, that Ace of Cups that you can't see, it's right there. And it's ready to be mirrored outside of you. So for some of you, you could have had an offer, okay, of that Ace of Cups. And there's like this, you know, questioning within yourself of, you know, I've been hurt before, I've been disappointed, I had losses. Is this my reality? Do I want to live this again? And then, you know, making the choice to leave all of it behind so you can actually vibrate to that new level. Ace of Cups. It is obviously going to be mirrored outside of you, okay? And under that, I have the Two of Wands and Judgment. So Judgment is a bit it's a bit, okay, this new thing is triggering my old wounds here, okay? When you shed a lot of light, when you bring a lot of love, it will kind of disturb the old shadows, okay? And they will come and show their faces. So if we're talking about love, all of the heartaches and, you know, in those cups there can be all sorts of things that you've went through. They'll come up to the surface, you know, like, this seems to be pretty bright here. And so this will be your opportunity to actually finish that cycle. Say, I'm leaving all of this behind and I'm taking a new path. This new love, this new, for some of you it's romantic, others of you it's that self-love that is starting to be reflected out there. It's either I am staying in my wounds and my old ways and all of that, or I'm deciding to embrace that new cup that the universe has just brought on me and actually leave the rest behind. Doing that, okay, like really leaving all of that behind, will actually bring justice. And then under that, Six of Pentacles. So it will bring back balance into your concrete life, okay? Pentacles, it's, you know, our five senses, how our brain is actually, you know, analyzing this matrix and makes it our reality. Six of Pentacles, it is balance with the understanding that love and abundance has to vibrate within ourselves before it can be mirrored out there. That understanding of justice, that decision, that inner decision to take that path in your life is actually going to bring back balance on those levels. And that's why under that Six of Wands and that Page of Swords, we have the Star and we have the Four of Swords. This is a regaining of faith, of feeling aligned, of having things starting to happen to you because you're actually, you know, moving against, not against the universe and life anymore, but actually along with it. And you understand it. And at the same time, that helps you heal the past hurts and disappointments of the past, because you understand that I was just misaligned, and I was misaligned because I lacked self-love. The Empress doesn't have the challenges that you had, and the goal is a bit to rise into this Empress and Emperor mode within ourselves. But it starts with the Empress. It starts with allowing things in, allowing that love in, that unconditional love in. Then yes, our Emperor is going to be the one out there managing, taking the decisions, going for what you want and so on. But first, you've got to allow it in, attract it, perceive it, know it. Bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Cups. So this is all in the spirit of rising your vibration. Let's clarify this for Cancers for the month of July. Spirit, I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Cancers for the month of July. Oh, one more time. Okay. Show me that Empress and the Hermit and the Four of, wow. Okay. So the Empress here, you see we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords and Four of Cups. The two fours start to be stagnating. Okay. So that would be, I'm trying to understand, I'm analyzing, and at the same time, I can't imagine how it could be better. So it's like if every time you walk on the street, you stumble on a rock and hurt your knee, and you're trying to understand why, and at the same time, you can't even imagine taking a walk and not stumbling, and a walk that would be just beautiful and purposeful and making you feel happy and all of that. You can't imagine it anymore. And so you're just trying to understand why you always stumble. So that's why you need that cup. And here I have the Emperor. So here, Emperor and Empress. That's what I was talking about. This is actually, it's almost like you've put your Emperor, your divine masculine, on pause to try and understand why your cups were so dreadful. Okay? But the Empress and the Hermit are saying, it's because you gotta rise your vibration. It's because you gotta bring in another cup. And that other cup has been presented to you. It can have been mirrored to you also, in the sense of you're meeting somebody that actually has 9 cups. And you feel, and you kind of see and feel how it feels when you're with them. Yes, I love myself when I'm with that person. This person is actually mirroring 9 cups within myself. I feel good about myself. I feel content. I feel loved. I feel happy. But this has to be a constant feeling that is not just happening when it mirrored, but happening all the time within yourself. Do you see what I mean? Let's look at that 8 of Cups and 5 of Cups. So understanding that is almost, that is what is kind of letting you to, you know what? I'm going to go for that cup. I know it exists, and I'm going to go for it. Hangman. 5 of Pentacles. And that's why we have the 6 of Pentacles under that row here. Because here I'm clarifying the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Hangman is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I want you to look at that emotional baggage with the 5 of Cups in it. And I want you to look at it from 180 degrees. And so instead of this is what is happening to me all the time, this is what I'm always stumbling. And that's it. It wants you to look at it from another point of view. Why am I letting myself stumble? Why am I heading towards the rock that I'm going to stumble on? Why did I choose that path? Maybe it's because that's where I'm vibrating. It's like the chicken and the egg at one point. And that's why when you're conscious, you can break that pattern, break that karma. By understanding something, you rebalance the situation. And in a way, here they're saying it's that aspect here of the 5 of Pentacles that created 5 of Cups. Abandonment, not feeling enough, feeling left out in the cold, feeling that we can't receive equally. We have to give so much more in order to have a little bit. We have to bend over backward to deserve love. And that's why they want you to turn around completely. As long as you're thinking that is exactly what you're living. And you end up bending backward, doing all sorts of things and not receiving anything, and then crying. So what if that's the belief to begin with that is wrong? What if I'm going to allow the universe to give to me, to allow abundance and love to pass through me first, and not trying to deserve it from the outside? Then that means I acknowledge myself. I don't have to prove anything. I don't have to fight. I don't have to do anything like that. I don't have to climb a mountain. I just need to allow it. 6 of Wands, Page of Swords. And here I have the Strength. So going from what I've lived and what the conclusions I drew out of it, my animalistic side, to your higher self. And that will affect right away your Emperor. Okay? Is there a card behind? And behind it I have the Queen of Cups. Do I have another card? Yes. And the 8 of Wands. So going from, your Emperor just on pause, not doing anything, trying to understand and reliving your sadness because it's part of your baggage. So of course it will always come up and all of that. And then thinking, whoa, Queen of Cups. What if I allow more water in? The Queen of Cups is at the gate of waters, and it's you. What if I allow more water in? What if I follow my heart, what actually makes my heart sing? What if I follow my intuition and not my fears? Here, follow your fears. Here, follow your intuition. What if I listen to what my higher self is telling me and not my lion? I can reprogram my lion. This is just a machine. I am in the machine. So that will right away affect your Emperor. That is going to start 8 of Wands to act like this. Releasing 4 of Pentacles, that, 4. 4, 4, 4. This is like putting a pause. Okay, nothing is moving. I'm not in the flow anymore. Part of me is analyzing and the other part of me is remaining in that same vibration that I have known. I am not in the flow anymore. I am closed up. And even my reality is closed up. So this is like a release. A release because you are choosing to go on that quest of an Ace of Cups, or actually allowing it in. Okay, let's look at that Ace of Cups and that 2 of Cups. Oh, that was much needed. 7 of Pentacles. And here I have the Queen of Swords. So when you look at the 7 of Pentacles here, and that guy, nothing is happening. He's doing his due diligence. He's, I'm working, I'm paying the bills, I'm washing the dishes. And frankly, where are the fruits? Where are the pleasures in life? No pleasure in his face. And in the 4 of Cups, no pleasure in his face either. But if you look at the leaves, it doesn't show as much in this Art Nouveau Gilded Tarot. But in the Rider-Waite, when you have the 7 of Pentacles, you can see that the leaves are brown. Now, they're not brown because it's fall and that would be the time to reap. They're brown because they didn't have enough water. And that's why the moves were being made. You were in this world, but you did not receive the fruits of it. I think with the Queen of Swords, you're starting to perceive it. So, let's look at the 2 of Wands. All right. And here, Judgment. What are you going to do? I'm going to leave that situation where I feel, for some of you it's a situation, for some of you it's a relationship, others of you whatever, okay? But it's, if that Five of Pentacles is vibrating as a truth within yourself, this is my reality, this is what is happening, instead of this is what I've lived, these are experience, and this is not me, there's more out there, I'm going for it. That's that. Pulling a judgment, aiming for that new path in front of you, because you're understanding that there's more. Either it has been offered, either it has been mirrored to you, but you're having a glimpse of that Ace of Cups now, and you're gonna go for it. So the repeat, okay? So it's really that. It's really like the programming of a Five of Pentacles in your cups, okay, in your vibration. And our vibration is our reality. Everything is a vibration. Everything is light, okay? When you come down to it, the atoms, the molecules, they vibrate. But as they vibrate, they send a message. They send like a wave. And that dictates what comes back to you, what you can perceive, what you can see, from where you can make decisions, from where you can, and so on, and so on, and so on. So here, there was a pause in your life because you needed to look at this from a different angle and re-own it. Justice. Clarity, the Sun, on the Five of Wands. And that's why after you have the Six of Wands. There must have, some of you have maybe conflict outside, conflict inside. And it's this kind of, you know, if we're talking about relationships, that would be, I would love to have a relationship. But at the same time, I believe that relationships bring Five of Cups. That's all I've known. I'm still healing from it. So do you think you're attracting it? No, you're not. That's why it's on pause. And it creates conflict. If it's about just having balance in your life, when it is a question of emotions or even finances, you know, your reality per se, it's the same thing. If it's not your true belief, it cannot happen to you. So that's why they want us to look at the things that happen to us and not take it as a kind of, you know, that's put in cement. It won't move. This is reality and this is what I can expect from life. But to look at it more like, okay, that was my reality because that was my belief. 1 + 1 = 2. I change my belief. I change my vibration. I change my results. In that way, you become in power of this reality of your life, of what you experiment here in this world. Clarity. 6 of Pentacles. And there's your Empress. And there's your 6 of Wands. There you go. I have nothing. 6 of Wands, Empress. Okay, to clarify the 6 of Pentacles. So, there you go. I have nothing to prove. I am love. I am abundance. That's my belief. This is what is going to be my reality. I see it in everything. I see it in that bee that came and passed near me. That's going to go and make honey that I'll probably eat later on. I see it in the ray of sun that comes into the house. I see it abundance and love in everything. I'm leaving my old baggage behind because if I hold it within me, I vibrate there. 1 + 1 = 2. I'm not, you know, I'm not keeping it anymore. I am the Empress now. That's what you're doing in the month of July. So, and that's why it puts you in the strength, whew, rising into your higher self, and in the star here. So the star, we know that that's when we are our authentic self. Okay? That's nice. A Two of Cups, an Ace of Sword, and a Three of Wands with the star. I get it. I understand. Look at her pouring all of her emotional baggage back into the collective for somebody else to experiment and understand. Okay? And here, I understand. And now my look to the future is completely different. I'm not looking at my future as, oh, that's going to be more of the same. No, I'm actually seeing boats coming in. Because I am realigned, the universe can start to play with me, can start to give me. Because I am going to allow it to give to me. For some of you, bringing you finally somebody that will not be vibrating Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, but vibrating somebody on a different level, like you've had the experience right there. Just to give you a reference. Four of Cups, Four of Swords, Chariot, and here is the Knight of Swords. So you see, from stagnation in a sense of I am within myself, analyzing, working on myself, but I'm not out there, to yes, I see and I know who I am, and I can actually align myself with a momentum where this is a card of success, because it's a state of being that allows success. Here I am, and if you look at these two, okay, here you have the 8-pointed star, and on the head of the Chariot guy, I don't know, okay, there's that 8-pointed star. His armor has moons on his shoulders because he went through the moon. He went inside and he mastered it. It's his armor now. His mind is balanced. And so his conscious and his unconscious are actually going in all the same directions. He doesn't have like a belief that, you know, puts a stick in the wheels there. And that's why he can create momentum. So if it's, for some of you, it's a business thing, whatever it is, following your heart, but gaining that Ace of Cup to create that momentum. So it's like if you're going to know where you need to head, what's your next direction. Yeah. Knowing your next direction. Unblocking. But you're unblocking because you know your next direction. All right? So I'm going to call it unblocking. And on this, I want to wish you happy birthday to all of you Cancers. I completely forgot. I wanted to make it at the beginning of the video. Well, happy birthday, happy solar return, Cancers. It's a great time to set your intentions, because, you know, it's going to come back to you when you have your new moon here in your month of birthday. Another beautiful time to set your intentions on what you want to grow within and out, as within as without. So on this, my beautiful Cancers, I'm sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, subscribe, please. And of course, I read the comments and I send you my love and light to every one of you. If you want a private reading, there's a description below with an email. You write to me there. If somebody puts with the name Mystic Witch a phone number, it's not me. All right. Thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. Of course, on the new moons, I do a special ceremony to give you back. So, on this, all my love and light. Have an amazing month of July, and I'll see you next month.